Welcome back to Rise Reborn. Today we're tackling one of the biggest problems on any flood damaged car, which is corrosion. We'll show you how to identify it, remove it, and protect your car to bring it back to life. Let's get this car shining again.
Here's a quick walk around of the car a couple of days after we had it delivered, and it was very dirty. This is one of our dogs who loves to be outside and follows everyone. We also still had the line on the side, which luckily was only dirt. Now we're moving on to taking the whole underbody panels off so we can properly flush out and clean this car. If you haven't watched our last video, you should check it out before you watch any further. The whole underbody is just a few screws and a few clips. As you can see, there's still a lot of water on the car. We started by flushing out the hollow parts of the frame. We used salt off mixed with water to make sure that the salt definitely gets off. And after we use the salt off, we use warm water to rinse everything off. Here we started rinsing the inside. We rinsed everything inside, like the floor, part of the middle console, and the rear bench. We could do this because we removed everything, which you could see in the last video. Here's what the inside looked like after rinsing it. We also cleaned all of the wire connectors with acid. Here are a few wires which we cleaned. Most of them were corroded, but now they look like new. This is how you clean your wires using acid. We just want to clarify one thing about the acid is to make sure you work in a well ventilated area, you wear gloves and a mask, and that acid is powerful stuff and can cause serious harm to your skin, eyes, or lungs. Here you can see some got onto the floor and it's bubbling because it's active. And when you put water on it, like here, it immediately deactivates and nothing will happen. Here you can see that the connector looks way better than before. This is the rest of the car after rinsing it. And now we're moving on to cleaning the brake discs and pads. We already took off the wheels and the front brake disc and caliper. It is a very easy process. As you can see, even though the water from the hurricane got everywhere here, everything is in a good condition and looks good. To clean these, we will also use the acid. Use an old brush that you won't need anymore and take your bowl with the acid and the old brush and start brushing everything with the acid to get off the corrosion. After getting everything with the acid, get a water hose and rinse it off properly. We already finished the front and now we can start putting it back together. This is a clean brake disc. We also use the acid for this. We sadly don't have any footage of us cleaning the disc. If you've made it this far, it would help out a lot if you could like and subscribe. The disc is only held on by 3 screws. After the disc is on, I can put on the caliper. Just slide the caliper back on, put the brake pads in between, and put the spring, and then push the 2 pins through that hold everything together. But make sure when you use a hammer to only tap it slightly so you don't break or bend anything. This is what it looks like after cleaning everything. Looks way better than before. And finally, the wheel can go back on. The acid works really good, and in the next clip you can see what the pads, springs, and screws look like after cleaning them. Now we can put it back together, and don't forget to put this wire back on the brake pad. And now repeat the same process which we did on the front brakes. And now the final part of this video. We just want to make sure that we get all of the salt water off to prevent future problems. We used salt off mixed with water and pried the window to get the water mixture into the door. After we let the mixture drip down, we flushed it with a lot of warm water. I tried to catch a bit of the water with a bucket, which worked at first, but then water just came out everywhere. Be excited for part 4 of our rebuild. We will show you the real issues which this car has.
Thanks for tuning into Bmw Reborn. If you enjoyed the journey so far, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you haven't watched part 1 or 2 yet, you definitely should check them out. Drive safe and stay tuned.